we're back. Um, I know I went ghost. Wait, let me go full screen. I know I've been gone for a little bit, but well, I mean I've been active in my Discord. Um, but on YouTube I haven't uploaded in a while, other than my live executions. But just because I've been gone for so long, I whipped out the webcam for you guys. So if you can tell, I cut my hair. Uh, but besides that, let's get into the business. What you guys have been missing. Um, so while I was gone, I was dealing with my problems still, trading wise, but I did manage to overcome. Okay, my camera is like bugging out. I hope it's not. I hope it doesn't show up on the recording. But um, after going through the process, I did manage to pass these accounts and uh, get them into some nice profits. So right now I'm sitting at three funded accounts for my funded futures. They're each up 4K. So I'm gonna wait for the payout date, which is next Wednesday, and I'll be withdrawing 2K from each, so that'll be a total of 6K. Um, from the last 2 weeks. Uh, it's not bad, 6K in 2 weeks for putting in $300. It was $100 each account, so $300, 6K in 2 weeks. It's pretty profitable if you ask me, but that doesn't cover my lifetime expenses of trading, of course. But that'll, as long as I can keep this up, that'll quickly um, balance out. Um, but trade day, I have I also passed the 150k eval. But I just need one more trading day for that. Let me show you guys so this is the dashboard for my funded futures. Um, as you can see, it's 50k account up. It's at 54k right now. Buff profit buffer 2k. So in the max drawdown for the starter accounts for uh, my funded futures is 2k. So for the 50k account size, the max you can take out is 2k every 2 weeks, but that goes away with like 60 days or something. But I'll show you guys the calendar. This is the calendar for this account. First day ended in drawdown. Second day profit. Third day profit. Not much, but still a profit. Profit. So I've just been reading price pretty well, and yeah, I don't. I've been conquering some problems I was struggling with before, and I'll talk about. Oh my god, I keep stuttering. I'll talk about that later. But this is what the calendar is looking like for this account, and then if we go to the trade day, as you can see, profit target has been reached. Oh shit. Profit target reached, consistency passed, days traded is all I need. I just need one more day. So tomorrow I'll just put on a micro lot and get the trading day out of the way, and I'll have that 150k secured. But other than that, where have I been? I already told you that at the beginning of the video. I didn't plan on doing that, but I just did it. Um, let me add one more thing. Um, I don't know. Basically, I kind of just lost like. Hold on. I kind of just lost like the drive to like post on YouTube. I don't know. Probably because I wasn't performing well, and that just makes me like, I don't know. Whenever I like perform poorly, not trading wise, but like in terms of me as a trader, like controlling myself, it's just like embarrassing for me, but I understand that like it's embarrassing for everyone, which is why other people like to see it, and it'll motivate other people when they see that I'm struggling just as much as they are, and I still made it to the end. Um, so I'll try to be more consistent on that. It's a little selfish of me to not be posting, uh, but that's pretty. Yeah. On to the next thing. How was I able to get another payout? So, I think the main thing for these, in order for me to get to where I am now, the first thing was first day. I ended in drawdown, which is a big stepping stone for me. It may not be for other people, but for me, ending a day in drawdown and not having a blown account is a big that's a big thing for me because I have a very hard time ending the day, losing money. That's just a problem that I struggle with. I'm just not comfortable with that, so I have to get comfortable with that. And that's what I did the first day I got the account. Second day was profitable. Nice read on price. I know it says 3 trades, but that's really like two. That's really like two. Let me see what. I don't. Okay, let me see. Actually, I can look at it. Oh, I posted on YouTube. Yeah, yeah. That was a YouTube video. Um, I don't know which YouTube video that was, but you guys saw that one. Friday, you can see I barely ended in profits. 15 trades. It wasn't. It's not really 15. Some of the when it says like a lot of trades, most of them are like me entering and then like me being like, okay, I don't really want to be in this anymore, and just getting out very quickly for like a small loss or a small win. So it's not really 15 trades. Let me see. Alright, I'll just show this. This was my journal entry for Friday. I put break even because it was, well, it's not break even, but trade AM session ended a little profit. I could and want to trade the PM session, but I'm just going to leave it at that and enjoy my weekend and come back next week. So this right here, this sentence, I know that this will hit a certain target audience because it has happened to me multiple times where not even just a Friday, but a day, especially Friday though, when you have the weekend after, and let's say you're in profit before Friday, or just like how I was in profit after the AM session barely, and it's like, you know, okay, you can go into the PM session and look for more opportunity, or you can leave it at that and just go along with your weekend and have a wonderful weekend. But if you decide to trade after questioning yourself, that will cause you to have this cycle of regret. And you're like, this is when you become like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. I should have just left it at that and enjoyed my weekend. So then what you're going to do is you're going to try and fix it because you regret it and you instantly want to fix it and get rid of that mistake that you made because you knew you shouldn't have done it. And that, my friends, is where blown accounts happen. And I know that what I just said, some of you have done before because I've done it. So, not all of you, but just maybe even just a select few. And I know that, like, when ICT would go over, like, situations that I exactly went through as well, like, it was very, like, comforting and knowing that someone else went through the same struggle that you went through because it really does have a mental impact and, like, you think that like, oh, no one understands what I'm going through and all that stuff, but I don't know, it just really helps when you hear that other people have gone through what you go through. So just wanted to go over that and show you how to fix that. Just don't trade. If you have to question yourself like, oh, should I or should I not, I don't know if I want to, just don't do it, because if you do and you don't get the results you want, then you're just going to regret it, and that regret can lead to revenge trading, trying to fix your mistakes, and that will cause you to blow accounts. So that's my advice on that. This is one of the problems that I was able to overcome, which I believe led me to get to where I am now. And yeah, this is just one of the stepping stones. Don't want to go into drawdown, then regret trading the PM session, then try to fix it. Knowing myself as a trader, that's what I'm likely to do. So as you can see, this sentence right here, this is what makes, this is the difference between a professional trader and a regular TikTok guru trader. Um, um, sorry. Uh, Knowing myself as a trader, the number one thing in trading is not knowing what price is likely to do. It is knowing what you, you are likely to do after a loss. That is like the holy grail of trading. Everyone, that is enigma. What you are likely to do after a loss. If you know when you're likely to blow account, if you know when you're likely to become emotional, if you know when you're likely to mess it up, that's the first step. First of all, you can't victimize yourself to the markets, because it's never anyone else's fault. It's always your fault. You're the one pushing the buttons at the end of the day, okay? And then, secondly, you have to figure out what is wrong with you. Everyone goes through different stuff. You're not going to have the same struggles I'm going to have, but as long as you can recognize them, that is the most important. Then, after you recognize them, you have to figure out how to fix them. Once you know how to fix them, then the hardest part comes in. At least for me, this was the hardest part, was actually doing it, because I knew where my problems resided. I knew what I had to do, but I just had a very hard time actually doing them, because I would get full of greed and FOMO. But I'm slowly getting over that. But yeah, this is the holy grail of trading right here. I'm telling you guys, it's not about price, bro. It's not about reading a chart, because you can be profitable flipping a coin and going long and short, bro. Like, this is where this is what everyone misses out on. This is how you become profitable right here, knowing yourself as a trader. So this is a very key turning point in my journey. I feel like I just had some screenshots of the charts I was looking for, so I had to get taken, which it did. But as you can see, I was just this was a Friday, right? April 12th. Yeah, April 12th. Even though I didn't know, but I saw how do I say this? My target was hit. I still ended in not a lot of profit, so that was also like another like thing, like, oh, I knew where price was going, but I barely even capitalized off of it. Man, I deserve more. I'm gonna trade the PM session. That's what the old me would have done. But um, thankfully, I am who I am today, and I was able to overcome that desire to trade the PM session, and instead I just went along with my weekend. So that's that. That's a very important day. A lot of lessons to be learned from that day. And then Monday. Monday was Monday was a very bearish day. Yeah, I shorted that. Um, I don't know what else. I don't know what other video I uploaded. I think it was Tuesday's trade that I posted. Um, Monday, I don't know what happened Monday, but as you can see, I ended in profit. I don't think I have much to say on that. It was just a really good trade on my part. Tuesday, I think I posted that on YouTube. Tuesday AM Silver Bullet. I did post this on YouTube. So yeah, I took the short. The short. I mean, honestly, it's not my model. I will admit it is not my model. So yes, this trade, even though I did win should not have been taken, and then this one, this loss was also is also not my model. I tried going long on this order block, which I don't even trade order blocks. I don't even know why I'm trying to do that, and I got stopped out. So my win was not wiped out completely by the loss, but half of my profits from this win were taken out. So then I went long, right here, took most of my position off at this buy side, and my runners were stopped in profit. So yeah, that was the trade for that day. But you can see, as you can see, like how many trades did it say? Okay, it took 4, and then as you can see, there's only 3 trades taken here. I think the 4th one was counting like this. I don't know why it counts like extra trades, but that also like messes up the win rate on the dashboard. I mean, I don't care about win rate. Win rate doesn't matter to me as long as I'm making money. That's all that matters. But 17th, I think that was today, right? Yeah, that was or yesterday now, but today. Um, I mean, what was today? Oh yeah, today was this one. As you can see, it was targeting sell side. We have the opening range gap, the low of the opening range gap. You see we closed below it. We also have this order block. Why is it order block? Because there's a fair value gap right here, and then I don't know. And it also lines up perfectly with the low of the opening range gap, which is, oh my god, I almost died. Very, very key right here. How the order block also lines up with the low of the opening range gap. When you have PD arrays, multiple PD arrays that stack on top of each other, that is a very strong point in price. So if we go from the 1 minute, drop down to the 30-second chart. What? 30 seconds? Yes, 30-second chart. You can see that there's a fair value gap right here, right at the order block, the 1 minute order block, right there, and then the low of the opening range gap. So that's what I used for my entry. Then rode that down to this sell side. I took a partial like around like in between the sell side and the previous day's PM session sell side. It dropped really fast, and I took a partial like right in the middle of it, and then it dropped again, and then that's where I took off my whole position right there. So yeah, and then previous day's PM session low ended up getting taken out. So I took all my position off at these lows right here. As you can see, it kept going down to previous day PM session low after taking out these highs. So buy side was taken. Yes, we had this high, but the reason I was aiming for the high at first. A lot of other people were that I know too were aiming for this too. But the reason I didn't go long was one, because I waited for time, and price tipped his hand to me and was telling me it wants to go lower. As you can see, that there's nothing bullish. Well, I mean, you can't. Hold on. Let me. I'm not gonna do that. But it was bullish at first, but after the opening range happened, which is the first 30 minutes after market open, so 9:30 to 10 a.m. That right there will tell you what price wants to do. And since it didn't do anything except tip its hand, it tipped its hand and did not take any sell side or buy side. So that's when, if it's telling you what it wants to do and it hasn't done anything yet, then you should probably figure out what it's going to do. And I was reading it was bearish. Even though I started off as bullish, I was like, okay, now I think we're going to go lower. And then I aimed for the sell side. I just did a whole lot of yapping right there. I don't even know if you guys learned anything from that, but basically just read price, wait for a specific time. Don't just see something and then want to get in. Time always comes before price. The bottom of the chart always comes before the right side. So it has to be the right time. What time do I wait for specifically? I wait for 9:50 to 10:10. More specifically, around the 10 o'clock hour. So yeah, that's what I was waiting for. And as you can see, by 10 o'clock we were right here, and that's when I went short. But so yeah, that was today. That's what happened today. Here's the statistics: best trade, worst trade, average win, average loss. But it says like I said, it says 36% win rate. Obviously, my win rate was a lot higher than that, but it just counted like multiple trades for some reason. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. You had 5 profitable days in a row, so win rate does not matter. But so yeah, I have this, and then 3 other accounts with the same exact statistics because I copy traded them. And then I have this trade day account. I already showed you guys this. Yeah, I did. Um, let's move this out the way. I'm done with that. Um, so yeah, I told you guys what I had to overcome. Oh wait, I did not go. Wait, hold on. Let me go over this real quick. FOMO Dragon slayed. What does this mean? So, as you guys saw, um, my funded futures accounts, I'm already done with those. I'm waiting till Wednesday to get the payout. And then my trade day account, I only need one more trading day, but I could just trade a micro lot and get that trading day out of the way. I don't need any more profits, so I literally can't trade tomorrow if I want, even if I wanted to, which I do, but I can't because it wouldn't be smart for me to. Obviously, I'm not going to trade on the accounts that I'm waiting for a payout from, and the trade day account, I don't need to trade on it. I don't need any more profits. I just need one more trading day, so there's no reason to trade on that. Is my mic on? Okay, yeah, it is. So what I said was, right now I'm sitting in a position where I don't need to trade tomorrow because I'm at max profit on one prop firm and one trading day away from fasting the other. Although there is no need to trade tomorrow, I feel the urge to trade tomorrow because there could possibly be a good opportunity. The urge is telling me to buy another account from another firm so I can trade tomorrow, but I'm just going to not trade tomorrow and let the potential opportunity pass by because I will not catch every move in the market, and missing one won't kill me or make me a bad trader at all. By doing so, I am teaching myself to control my FOMO, which is one of my mental struggles I deal with. So, tomorrow is red folder days. Should be a decent amount of volatility, and there's probably going to be some not probably, potentially there's going to be some setups that I could take, but this is what I want to do. What I want to do is buy another challenge from a different prop firm and trade that tomorrow. Just so I can have something to trade with, because I have nothing to trade with right now. So what I want to do is buy a new challenge and trade tomorrow, but I should be able to not trade one day and be okay. Like, there's no way I need to trade tomorrow. Like, that just shows, like, my FOMO. I mean, my impulses and my, like, desire to trade. Like, I don't need to. Being a day trader is not trading every single day. I think that's what most new people mistake. And yeah, I need to work on my FOMO and being okay with missing moves, because that's always gonna happen. So that's also another thing that I thought was pretty important. There's a bug on my monitor. But yeah, that's that. And then, how does it feel? So I've been wanting to talk about this for the past couple days. I just didn't know. I couldn't find any time. But basically, what I mean by this is, most people think like, I'm gonna change the song. Let's do Aurorian Dance. So back to what I was saying. Most people think like, oh, I'm gonna get funded, I'm gonna get a payout, and then I'm gonna get a Lambo. Like, you're missing, like, the timeline is like, there's a huge gap in that timeline, buddy. But like, I mean, I've gotten payouts before. I'm getting another one, and it's like, I don't know. My first payout, that was really exciting because, it's like, oh my gosh, like, this money is real. Like, I can actually make money from this. Second payout was cool. This payout, I don't know. It's just like, maybe because I have to wait until next Wednesday to actually get them, like, requested. But right now, it just feels like there's no, like, gratification. There's no, like, there's no one telling you like good job, good job for sticking to your rules, good job for um like your like good job for good job on reading price, good read on price. Like there's just no one like all you there's just you, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like and it's like I don't know, it's just kind of like a lot different than what I expected. I thought like, oh man, I'm like once I get a payout, bro, all my problems will be solved. But like, dude, like this payout has made me realize that like trading is such a long journey, especially at the beginning, bro. Like I thought like once I got my next payout, I was gonna become a millionaire, but clearly, 6K is a really good amount of money, especially for a 19-year-old. Um, but it's nowhere near $1 million. Um, but like the main thing I want to talk about is like during those days where I was fighting my demons and like controlling my impulses. At the end of the day, like after the trading session, you just sit there and you're like, now what? Because like there's no one telling you, like, oh, good job for sticking to your rules. Like there's no one gonna be beside you cheering you on. But at the end of the day, all you have is yourself, and you have to be strong enough to um, congratulate yourself and push your own self forward. That's what a journal is for. It's very important to journal, especially the positive things. You don't want to journal negative stuff about yourself because that'll just you're speaking into existence. You don't want to do that. But you have to congratulate yourself because that's very important. Um, or else you're just gonna be feeling like, what's the point in doing this? Like, you can, um, if let's say you're watching price and you for a whole session and you don't see one single opportunity present itself, and you did a good job for sticking to your rules because you didn't see a setup that you liked and you didn't take anything, so that's a win. But you in the moment you might see that as a loss because you didn't gain anything from that, so you're like, what's the point of even sitting in front of these charts if I'm not going to do anything? But that's when you have to journal and write to yourself that you did a good job of sticking to your rules and not forcing anything, because that right there is what will make you a profitable trader. But once again, like I said, there's going to be no one else to do that except for yourself. And I feel like that's a very key important thing, because I was looking for like just looking for like some gratification, but there's nothing. Like it's just you just be sitting in your room like thinking like, damn, like this is it. Like well, I mean, for now, because I'm still like in the process of getting to like a respectable um, place in my life. Like right now, people still think what I'm doing is useless. So there's no one like, oh, like good job. Everyone's still like, oh, like he doesn't know what he's doing. But once they see me driving their dream car to Safeway to get some groceries, I'm pretty sure they'll be, oh, put me on, bro. Oh, what'd you do, bro? Oh, why didn't you help me out, bro? Like, I already know, but yeah, bro. This journey is a very long one and a very lonely one. So you have to just keep pushing one day at a time. Right? I know it feels like each day just doesn't. Each day just means nothing, but I promise you, every day you stick to your rules. Every day you every day you put in the work. Every day you take a loss and don't blow an account. Those days will add up and will 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 well, they will add up in the journey, and that is what you will rely on. You're gonna rely on those days where you take a loss and control yourself, or those days where you don't see anything and you don't trade at all. Those are the days that's like the backbone of profitability right there. Like it's the same as like sports or going to the gym. Like those days where you don't want to go to the gym or you don't want to get that workout in, um, but you do it anyways. It's the same thing as trading. Those days where you take a loss and you want, except it's kind of just like the opposite concept though. Like you take a loss, but you want to go back in there because you want to get the money back. Of course, anyone would want to get the money back. No one's gonna be okay with losing money. But as a trader, that's what you have to get used to. You have to get used to losing. But yeah, you just have to control yourself. And I promise you, those days, each day will add up. And each individual day, though, it will feel like the longest day ever. Every single day will feel like after you, especially after the trading session, after you trade, you're like, okay, now what? And then all you're thinking, or this is how it is for me. All I'm thinking about is like the next trading session. Like, oh, I can't wait till the next trading session. And then it's like the whole day just becomes like elongated because all you're thinking about is the next day. But um, before you know it, it's already the middle of the month. Like um, I swear April just started and it's already April's almost over. But like time passes by so fast, you don't even realize it. But in the moment, each day, especially after your trading session, it will feel like the longest days ever. But trust me, just stick to your rules, follow your model, um, and that one day will become 2 days that you followed your rules, and that'll become 3 days that you followed your rules. And I promise you, after just 1 month, I mean, okay, not after 1 month. Okay, I have to be careful with my words. If you have the experience, like I do, I've been trading for like a year and a half now of every day just watching charts. Okay, like I'm obsessed with this. Um, so I gained a lot of experience over the last year and a half. I have a good idea of how to read price. The only problem I have, me, is following my rules, of course. So um, 1 month for me is all it takes to like completely change my profitability status. As you can see, I mean, this is just one payout, so it doesn't really like prove anything, but I just have to be consistent with what I'm doing now, and that will quickly erase everything I've lost, and that's when my profitable journey will really start. But yeah, for me, all it really takes is just 1 month of just following my rules. For other people, if you still need more experience, that may not be the case, but um, if you have the experience you need, I promise 1 month, solid rules, solid risk management is all you need. Um, that's really all I have to say for now. Um, but yeah, that's just pretty much what I've been up to. Um, okay, I don't know what this song is. Let's do. But what else should I talk about? I don't know. I do feel proud of myself, but at the same time, it's like this is like what I'm thinking is like this is just one payout. Like it doesn't really prove anything. Yeah, it's nice, but this doesn't make me a profitable trader. I still need to do this repeatedly, over and over again. But um, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think that's it for now. Um, if you guys do have any questions, you can leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. But oh, one more thing that I had to overcome was well, let me see. As you can see, all of these trades, AM session, this one progress, AM session, uh, this one, Monday. I only traded the AM session. Uh, Tuesday, only traded the AM session. And then today, I only traded the AM session. One thing I did also have to overcome was being content with enough. So, like, all of these days, I could have traded the PM session and got potentially more money, but I did not. I didn't do it because like I made what I made, and I'm just gonna go with that. I got what I got, and I got my share, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. You don't get greedy and try and trade it in the same try and trade again the same day. My suggestion is just if you end the AM session profitable, leave it. If you end London session profitable, that's it for the day. That's just how I kind of go about it, and it kind of helps me just like sit with my trading better, be more content, and just be more less stressed. You don't want to have your profits and then lose them the same day. At least for a beginner, once you're more once you've already made it to profitable status, then I think that's where you can, like, okay, if the setup's there, then you can take it, of course. But other than that, yeah, I think that's it for now. I don't really have much else to say. But if you have any questions, oh yeah, I'm gonna sneeze. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll answer them. But that's it for now. So I did miss doing this. I'll try and be more consistent on the journey updates. But yeah. Until next time. I hope you guys follow your rules, control your impulses, control that voice in your head that tells you to take another trade. That will be your downfall. You can win the battle in your head each and every day that you trade. Win the battle versus the voice that tells you to take another trade. Win the battle that tells you to get back the losses that you just lost. Win the battle against that person inside your head that's telling you, oh, you didn't even gain anything from sitting in front of the charts. You didn't take any trade at all. Win the battle against that guy, because he's going to be telling you to go into the market for no reason, just to mess around and find out, basically. So I believe in you. You have to believe in yourself and figure out your why. Why are you doing this? I do this to provide for my current family as well as my future family, because I don't want my kids to be struggling. They should have nothing to worry about. I don't want to have anything to worry about. Money will not be a problem. I will be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. So will anyone in my family. So that's why I do it. You have to find your why. And yeah, that's enough. That's enough motivational yapping for today. Until next time, be safe.